Hey everyone, today I'll be going over these Puma shoes. Just to kind of just start right off the bat, these were, as you can tell, these have actually been used for quite a bit. So these are the Puma Esito. Let me go ahead and, if you guys in, there it is, Esito, E-S-I-T-O, soccer shoes. I've had these for actually maybe about 5 years now, just to say, and these actually been some really interesting shoes. Just start right off the bat, these are considered soccer shoes, and you know, I'm actually a little puzzled by that. I've had Puma shoes before, I've never had any issues with them. They've always been really comfortable. My only problem is that I'm puzzled by the fact that these are called soccer shoes, because if you're I've tried to play soccer with these things. If you try to do this maybe, let's say, on the ground or somewhere like on the grass, as you can tell here, the lining on the sole is actually not too grip friendly. So I'm not exactly sure what they mean by a soccer shoe. I've tried them on the grass, and you kind of have to be a little more careful. You know, a lot of times when you do play soccer, you're not going to be playing it on the asphalt, you're going to be playing it on grass. I suppose if you do want to play soccer on asphalt, you can try it, and these would be okay for that. But I'm kind of puzzled as to why these are considered soccer shoes. If I don't know if they mean that you can play soccer with them, or they're just their shoes soccer, a model of the soccer shoes. Anyways, so right off the bat, you're gonna have this little tongue here that overextends. That's gonna be right over the laces. A lot of times, from my understanding, is that this can actually protect the laces, so that way you don't get the laces stuck in between the ball and your foot. One thing that is interesting though is that even though this does come out and over, the laces are pretty long, so I'm not exactly sure how exactly they intended this to be some sort of coverage. I mean, unless they wanted it to be just a pure cosmetic issue, I'm not exactly sure. But as you can tell, I've used these for quite some time, and the wear and tear is actually not too terribly bad. This is pretty much how they look like. I mean, obviously minus the cut and things like that, but this is pretty much how they're going to look like when you do buy them. A lot of the wear that you're going to have is in the front here, but the interesting thing is that it actually starts to look a little more natural. These little ridges here that you do create over time from walking is going to make it look a little more natural over time. For pricing wise, you know, it depends. I mean, I actually got these as a gift. I'm not exactly sure if I would necessarily pay the price that these are found at. A lot of times, I mean, unless you can get a really good deal on them, probably wouldn't suggest it. And they do only come at, especially the Esito ones, these, from what I know, they only come in one color. So this black, mainly black with the white and then the yellow accents. So if you're not, you know, if you want different colors, you're probably not gonna be too happy with them. But other than that, in terms of like actual comfort, I've actually worn these things in several areas. They're actually comfortable. At one point, they've just become shoes that I just, you know, if I ever want to go somewhere, if I'm taking my dog out to the park or something like that, and I really want to take some nice shoes, I don't want to get them dirty, I just take these guys, and you know, they pretty much do for what I need them for. So again, you can try to play soccer with these things. I want to recommend it. I mean, obviously, a lot of times for soccer shoes, they're going to be like pretty strong here in the front. Obviously, you're going to be kicking with the front. I haven't really tried it. Not anything in any serious manner. You can kind of play around with it if you want, if that's the case. Yeah, because it's very interesting. The bottom here, the sole, actually is very, and this is pretty much how it came. It's not like as if this was worn out. This is how it came. So I'm not exactly sure what the intention was there, you know, but at the end of the day, if you just need some shoes, or again, I got them as a gift, so I obviously couldn't really complain. You know how that goes. You know, don't complain, it feels free. But they've been nice because they kind of match my other training equipment that I have, just to kind of take the dog out to the park, or just to take like a quick little walk. I haven't tried to run in them. The way that I tie them was just basically a little more loose, so that way they're just easy to go in and out. So I haven't tried to run in them. Not exactly sure how that would work out. If I do try, I mean, the sole, everything inside, sorry, it's a little dirty. Everything inside I mean, they're pretty firm, they're pretty sturdy, so I'm assuming that if I can walk with them properly, I could probably run with them as well too. But I feel like a lot of times if you do want a specific dedicated soccer shoe, you're probably going to get something that's going to have either more of a rugged sole or at one point just cleats. And Puma does make them. I think this brand actually comes with a version that's for cleats. I'm not exactly sure why this came with this like this. I mean, whatever. I didn't really investigate because I never really the need to play or any other sports with them. But if that's what you want, you know, you obviously can get the ones that are specific for playing. But otherwise, if you're just looking for a good shoe that just kind of has, you know, a little bit different, more of a European kind of feel, that soccer kind of feel, you guys definitely should check out these Puma Esitos. Just grab that right here. Yeah, the Puma Esitos. Okay, thanks.